Hey everyone, uh, Romie here. Please like, comment, subscribe. This is my review for Basketball Wives Season 6, Episode 1. Now, the episode starts off with, "It's Christmas time, it's here, happiness and cheer, blah, 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 blah." Yeah, we get it. Evelyn, this is her week, to co-host on The Real, and Shawnee comes to visit her, and she's like, "Oh, I'm so excited to see you, my longtime friend of 15 years. Now, the thing is that Evelyn's back on the show. Here's the thing. I guess her show on No One was canceled. And even though a lot of people like that show, it's just positivity, her with her daughters, her with her baby. But you know what? Owen has changed since then, so it kind of makes sense. She's back on the show. Evelyn clearly wants to go and rebrand, be back in the spotlight. Get her hands a little dirty, but not too dirty. So she's easing her way into this episode, as we see, and we hear the fact that she had 3 miscarriages. She's gone through, I think was it in vitro? I believe that's what she's been doing, and all 3 times she lost the baby. And the last time she heard the baby's heartbeat, the next week, it wasn't there, and it was so hard for her. But aside from that, there's other things going on, like the fact that Shawnee wants to have Tami around. Tami and Evelyn don't get along for 2 main reasons. One, because Evelyn was being kind of shady towards Tami, even though she was at least honest with Tami with regards to saying, she slept with your husband, but I didn't know that you were a factor. And that's when the whole "you not even a mother effing factor" came into fray. Well, no, it was, "you a non-mother effing factor, B." That line will forever be legendary in the realm of reality TV. Period. Period. But she wants to go. She's like, "I understand why this girl, why she's so obsessed with me, what her issues are with me." Jackie, she goes and meets up with Tami. Well, actually, she goes and meets up with her daughter. The one that she doesn't have an issue with. And she's actually pregnant. Her husband is a basketball player, I believe, but he plays overseas, and the area that he plays in, Jackie's like, "Oh, it's kind of dangerous over there, so I'm not too sure about that." And Shanty's gonna go and stay with Jackie, while Jackie's there, and so she wants to make sure that the house is big enough, and Doug's really tall, so it's like, "Oh, this house isn't that tall." But why Jackie always talking about the sex? Jackie talking about how, "But don't worry about it. Me and your father, we're not gonna be too loud. Don't worry about it. This is why we have to sleep on separate floors." I said, "Jackie, stop traumatizing your daughter." Did anyone else notice that they were wearing those those scrubs, those booties on their shoes so that they wouldn't get the floors dirty or mess up the floors? I said, "Oh, so is that how they do it out there? Interesting. I like it. I like it. Keeps the value of the place up." But again, Jackie's like, "I want to make sure that I'm involved in my grandbaby's life. I want to make sure that people know that I love you, I love my kids, and I love my grandbabies." I felt like, I understand that she loves her daughter. I don't know why. This just kind of gave me Damage Control. Like, we know that you have a good relationship with that daughter. We've always just inquired about the other one. Now it's time for Shawnee to go over to the other side. She goes and she meets with Tami. And, of course, she's happy to see her friend. The issue with that is, now she says, "Tami, so Evelyn's coming back. She's going to be around." Oh, she is. Oh, okay. Now, if you guys didn't know, Tami had her interview. Technically, it wasn't today, but she had her interview, I believe it was technically yesterday, for today's live showing of The Breakfast Club. And she talked about how, look, her thing is she didn't physically fight anyone on the show. She came very close. She also overheard that Evelyn didn't want Jennifer on the show. Why? No one knows. But she possibly put out the ultimatum of, "If Jennifer comes back, I'm not coming back." And I feel like the show is definitely missing something, but the fact that Jennifer isn't friends with Evelyn anymore, I feel like Jennifer doesn't need to be back, because their dynamic was great, because Jennifer was kind of the one that's like, "Okay, Evelyn, calm down, chill out. Here's what you need to be doing. I'm your real friend. I'm going to tell you this stuff." I don't think Evelyn really needs that person anymore. So, but it would have been interesting to see Jennifer, the new Jennifer. The new Jennifer is mouthy. mouthy. So it would have been interesting to see the new Jennifer on this season. Who knows? They may just go and pull a Real Housewives and invite her back anyway towards the end and be like, oh, so you thought you were... Oh, so you really thought you were... Okay. And again, it's Miami and LA merged, so it's all in one. Shawnee's going with the fact that Tami knows how to pop off, and she just wants her to go and hear her out. Just hear the girl out. So Tammy's irritated. She goes and talks to Jackie, and Jackie's hurt because Jackie's trying to figure out, so this woman over here, she's the one who went and donated the money to my daughter, my other daughter, whose child was burned, and I just felt like it was a slap in the face. So you're trying to say I can't take care of my kids, or I don't care about my kids, or I don't handle mine. And of course, Tammy's just going along with it, like, yeah, isn't she messed up? Isn't she ratchet? Especially with the fact that she slept with Tammy's husband. She didn't know that Tami was married, that he was involved at the time. Evelyn's just like, okay, I'm down. You with it, I'm with it. I'm going to be a groupie. We're going to have fun. We're going to do what it do. And my whole thing is, this is old. I thought we got rid of this a while ago. I thought we handled this a while ago. Now next we're talking about a new member. A new member who we don't really know. We just kind of heard of circulating in the news. And it's Kiana. Who's Kiana? She's the ex-girlfriend of Nick Young. Yes, the basketball player that's attached to Iggy Azalea. And I said, you know what? I actually would have preferred it if you just invited Iggy too. I'm sure she would have said no, but still. Could you imagine Nick, Kiana, and Iggy Azalea on the same show together? I'm sure nothing would pop off, but that would be an interesting dynamic. I'd be more interested in that than just this storyline of redemption. Because Kiana's on the show to make this very clear. Yes, was Nick Young involved with Iggy Azalea, and I kind of became a side chick, even though I never really left being the main to a certain degree. No, here's the thing. You did. You two were no longer together, but you had a child together, so you were always going to be involved in Nick Young's life. You felt like, alright, this dude is coming over here, playing with a child, and then looking at me a certain way, and Kiana was down. She said, I fell back, and I'm not going to make excuses for it. I did what I did. I know it was wrong, but at the end of the day, I just don't want to be perceived as, oh, I'm this horrible person, because I'm not. No one's saying that you're a horrible person. Everyone's just saying that at the end of the day, you found your way back to Nick, he found his way back to you, but while she was talking to Shawnee, she wanted it to be very clear that Iggy moved out of the house even though she already knew what was going on. I said, wait a minute, what? Excuse me? She said, yeah. I would go and say, oh, Nick forgot this or forgot that at the house, or tell him to bring back this or bring back that. It's like, who? And Iggy would respond back, who's this? And she'd say, oh, it's Kiana. It's like, oh, okay, cool. All right, girl. Yeah, I'll tell him to do so. So she already had a clue that she was potentially sharing her man. Now I'm thinking, okay, even if this is true, because we know a lot of times some women are just like, look, as long as you're going to do your dirt and it doesn't get spilled out into the public, I don't care. But who's to say that Iggy was just like, yo, that's your baby mama, so I can't go in that, like, oh, you can't go over there, you can't talk to her. That's my whole thing. I don't care. That's my problem. I don't care. I really don't care at all. She went and left. The media picked up as you as, oh, you were the other woman, because you were. At the end of the day, you were the baby mama, so you were the main, but you got pregnant with your baby daddy and then had your daughter. So that was a blessing, but aside from that, the situation was ratchet and a mess. It was. Those are the facts. I don't care. I don't care about the receipts. I don't care about any of that. Now we're at the party. We're at the party. Everyone's coming, and it's this like disco themed. Jackie shows up as a pimp. Look, Jackie dressed so well as a pimp that I didn't even see her as a female pimp. When she had the hat down, so I was like, who's he? I said, oh, that's Jackie. When she lifted her head up, I was like, damn, that's a good costume. That's a good costume. Everyone's showing up. Everything's all well and good. Evelyn shows up, and then everyone's just like, meh, meh, meh. Now, I find it interesting that Evelyn wanted to go and hug Tammy. She's like, oh, let's bygones be bygones. Tammy said, we not friends, we not cool, we never actually talked to... How are you gonna go and do that? Now that is fake and phony. So I'm glad that Tami said, nope, not today. We're not doing that today. After all of that happened, then we have this issue of Jackie wanted to go, and because Jackie had to leave to go to Chicago. Jackie tells Evelyn, it's interesting because at the end of the day, you're trying to go and insult me as a mother because the fact that you went and donated on my child's page, interesting. It's like, hi, I'm Jackie. I'm the mother of the daughter of the grandchild that you went and donated that money to. And it made me look bad. It made me look really bad because at the end of the day, I take care of my kids. I take care of mine. I'm thinking, just like what Evelyn said, that's interesting. So why did your daughter feel the need to reach out and go fund me? Now, I did hear that it was the daughter's friend, but still, Jackie did not know what happened to her grandchild because her daughter didn't deem it necessary to tell her own mother. So that in itself spoke volumes. So while Jackie was trying to go and insinuate that Evelyn Lozada, oh, how dare you go and try and insult me as a mother. I said, Jackie, you don't have a great relationship with your other daughter. That's the insult there. That's the fear of all parents, and that was your reality. So, you need to go and own up to that and stop trying to blame Evelyn. She was like, look, I'm a terrible person. A child was in need. I knew about it, so I donated some money. Especially, I thought the situation was weird, so I definitely donated some money. Oh, why didn't you donate it to somewhere else? I said, excuse me, was your grandbaby taken care of? It wasn't by you. Whose fault is that? Because it's not Evelyn's. She did her job. She actually did her job. Shout out to her and everyone else who donated. Because I don't care what anyone says. That situation just looked crazy. So looking like a spectator, because Jackie was saying, yeah, people on social media were saying that it was saying that I was a bad mother. Excuse me, on social media, that's the problem right there. I hit the umbrella. That's how animated I was about to get, even though someone's asleep down here, so I have to be a little more on social media. Oh yeah, please like, comment, subscribe if you ain't ready to do so. Come on now. Click that thumbs up. Leave a comment. Subscribe. Jackie, that was too much. So now Jackie has to leave, and she's good with Evelyn. Evelyn's like, yeah, of course we're good. I don't have a problem with you. I don't know you. I don't really care about you. I came here to focus on this woman right across from me. Oh, so now we have all these issues. Now this mean mugging. Okay, Tami. Okay. Tammy's just like, yeah, that's right, because I was willing to pick with you. Now here's my thing. I really wanted to be on Tammy's side because I like Tami. I do. But Tami, in this one case, I said no. Tami was upset still on this whole Kenny thing. Evelyn wanted to make very clear. You were getting the divorce when? Yeah, but I was still married. You were getting the divorce. Yeah, but I was still married. I did not know about you. And so, yeah, that's right. So that's why you had the nerve to call me a non-factor, a non-mother effing factor. B, because of the fact that you didn't know about me. That's exactly right. That's why she told you. That's why she said you were a non-mother effing factor. Because she didn't know you. She didn't know of a you. What was a you? Irrelevant, because you didn't exist in her world. So why is she... So I get that you were upset that once you came around and she knew that you were his ex, and she didn't say anything until you became chummy buds. Now that was some bull. That was messed up. That was fugazi. I'm with you right there. I'm with you right there. I see it. I understand that part. I really do. But all this other going back and forth and trying to act like we're gonna go and drudge up the past. You're happy with Reggie. I understand you want to prove a point and you want to let it be known that you don't like Evelyn for that, and also the fact that Evelyn talked about you in interviews. Now that's a different story. Now Evelyn, this is where I go on Tammy's side. Evelyn, you most certainly did talk about Tami saying how she's irrelevant, how she isn't this, how she isn't that. But she said, oh, I never talked about you. I never said bad things about you. And then your confessional, you said, well, even if I possibly said something bad, which I'm not sure if I did not, sure is different than I did not. That's grossly different. So when Evelyn was done with the conversation, because it was going nowhere, it was judging of the past. Evelyn wanted to go and clear her name. Tami caught that and said, even if you're right, I'm not going to let you do that, not today. Because we're not friends. I don't like you. You don't like me. I'm not going to go and help you out. So I said, okay. I was fine with that. This was irrelevant. This was stupid. This was pointless. Now Shawnee goes and has a meetup. Did anyone else notice when Tami was walking into that restaurant how the people were looking at her? I said, what area was this? Because there was a lot of white people, and those white people were looking at them like, I feel like I'm supposed to know them, but I don't. Or, oh my God, that's the one on TV that was saying, acting crazy fool. Oh my God, that's her. Anyway, Tami said, I have receipts, since Evelyn wants to act like, you don't know, I don't know, I'm not sure, I don't recall. Then Tami decides, here's the interview. Well, yes, she is irrelevant to my life. I don't have time for her. I don't like her. I said, oh, okay, we hear that. And that's definitely Evelyn's voice. So she's going saying all this stuff and pretending like she doesn't understand. It's irrelevant. It still doesn't matter. That part does. But the whole Kenny thing, that's irrelevant. And it's like, Tami, if you're not going to like Evelyn, you're not going to like her. But let's stop it. Let's get some new reasons. That's in the past. That's years ago. That's over a decade ago. Come on now. Or at least over a decade ago. Almost 2 decades ago. But now, Tami wants to go and call Evelyn. Look, you've ran through 3 industries. I said, excuse me? 3. Baseball, basketball. What was the other one? Hockey? Because I don't feel like it was soccer. I feel like if anything... Oh, maybe it was football. Because I know it was baseball and basketball. Maybe the third one's football. Chad! How could I forget football? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, how did I... Dang. Wow. So yeah, this season looks interesting. I'll be happier when I see Malaysia again, which hopefully will be soon. We'll see how this goes. I'll be doing my